It was one message, but my marriage was never the same. I didn't think my marriage would start changing because of someone who wasn't even in our house. My husband and I were fine. Not perfect, but fine in the way long marriages usually are. We had our routines. We argued sometimes, but we always made up before going to sleep. He would still reach for my hand in bed, still ask if I got home safely, still text me during the day to ask what I wanted for dinner. We still ate together every night with the kids, still laughed at the same shows, still talked about where we wanted to take them for vacation next year, still made plans for the future. Nothing was wrong, at least, nothing I could see. Then his childhood best friend came back into his life. She had been living in another country for years. He hadn't spoken to her in a long time, so when they reconnected, I didn't think much of it. He told me everything. How they used to study together. How she helped him through hard times when they were younger. How she always understood him better than anyone else back then. How she knew him before work stress, before bills, before responsibilities. I even encouraged him to meet up with her. They were just friends. And I trusted my husband. First, it was just a few messages. Then phone calls. Then they started meeting in person to catch up. He would come home smiling, talking about old memories from years ago, laughing in a way I hadn't heard in a while. And I told myself that was a good thing. But slowly, he started becoming quieter around me. He would sit beside me, but still feel far away, like his mind was somewhere else, like he was listening, but not really hearing me. He started smiling at his phone more often, typing, deleting, typing again. Sometimes I would ask who it was, and he would say, "It's just her." He didn't hide his phone. He didn't change his password. He didn't act like someone who was cheating, but he also didn't act like someone who was fully here anymore. Dinner conversations became shorter. Goodnight kisses became quick. Some nights, he would stay up after I slept, his phone lighting up the dark room. One night, we were watching TV together, and his phone lit up. Her name showed on the screen. He picked it up immediately, stood up, and walked out of the room to answer. When he came back, he didn't sit next to me again. He sat on the other side of the couch. A few days later, he forgot our anniversary. He had never forgotten before. Not once. That same night, while he was in the shower, his phone buzzed again. Her name. Another message. I wasn't trying to snoop.